Hello dear aspirants, the much awaited UPSC notification for 2023 has been published, and I know it has brought a lot of joy and a lot of confusion in the minds of people. Joy because of the fact that it has a record 1,105 vacancies. Now this is a bonanza, this is one of the highest vacancies in the recent years. And now the sad part or the confusing part is because of this major factor. Right now you have approximately 110 days, around 110 days for the UPSC Prelims, which is happening on May 28th. Now a lot of you would be confused. Some of you would be really happy because you might be doing your second or third round of revision. But now this talk that I'm going to tell you is primarily for those students who feel confused, who do not know what should be your path in the next few days. Because trust me, how well you've studied in the past months or how badly you've studied in the past months, these last 100 so days is going to make the difference. Now, what exactly should you be doing? Now, let's make it very simple. I'm not going to confuse you with, okay, that should be our strategy, this should be our pathway. These are the common terms that you keep hearing at this point, right? And too much to the point that you're like, okay, there is one strategy here, there's another one here. Which one do I follow? I'll make things very simple for you. There are three things, just three important things. Let's put it like this. You have to prioritize, you have to analyze, and then you have to revise. Now, what is this idea of prioritize, analyze and revise? I have basically melted it down into these three terms so that you can remember it very easily. The first thing is you have to know what area is your weak area, what area is your strong area. Are you going to sit and study your entire polity textbook? Are you going to sit and study all the different areas which are there in geography? Come on, if you plan to do that, let me tell you, stop. That is not going to be the solution. Why? Because you have to prioritize. Some of us have weak subjects, some of us are very strong in certain subjects. So you have to play to your strengths. If you are going to give equal importance and equal emphasis to all the areas, you would be in a very big rat's race where you are running behind all the subjects and none of it get completed. The second important thing is you have to analyze. And what is this analysis that is involved over here? See, once you've figured out which are your strong and your weak areas and you've prioritized that, the next step so happens that you have to perform in that. You have to give your tests. You have to see how well you're doing in a certain subject. Now, for example, if you think a certain subject, maybe geography is extremely easy for you, and then you're very confident also, but then when you're writing the test, you're not getting good marks. So then in that case, you have to analyze what is going wrong in the most strong subject that you have. And that has to be done. And finally, and this is the golden words for prelim success, you have to keep revising. Not once, not twice, not thrice. I'll tell you, even if your syllabus is a little bit incomplete, the more emphasis has to be given to revise the existing areas that you've already covered. And only that will lead you to a prelim success. Now, I know this strategy is quite simple, but then at this point, to actually help you do this, you might need guidance. Because, come on, let's admit it. You have 110 days, you're already tensed. You are worried if you will be able to do anything in this requisite time. And now I have told you there is prioritize, analyze and revise that you have to do. And now how do you go about it? You might not be able to go about it by yourself. And that is why we at IAS Baba are going to step in for you. We're going to get your job cut down for you through our brand new program, the Prelims Pinnacle. Now, let me just break it down in very simple terms. This is a very prelims exclusive program intended to see that you join the program and you come out with prelims success. The program starts on 13th February, and let me tell you why you need this program. The reason why you need this program is exactly what I just told you. prioritize, analyze and revise. Now, to help you prioritize the areas, what we have done over here is there's going to be comprehensive classes. Now, when I say comprehensive classes, both for your static and your current affairs, not just your static areas. After that, you have exclusive current affairs classes, tests and handouts given. We also do not ignore the key component of CSAT, which in the recent years has become quite a tragedy and a horror story for a lot of students. So now in Prioritize, we are giving you classes and handouts for both your static and your current affairs. Now, what is so unique about our classes? Now, here I'll just give you a picture. We are not going to dump all of the Lakshmikant textbook on you, because come on, if we had to do that, it would not serve you any purpose to prioritize the areas. What we do over here in Prelims Pinnacle is that we choose the areas from where UPSC has recurrently asked questions. We focus on those areas solely and give you classes based on that. And if you notice this syllabus over here, the classes are arranged in such a way which is making sense not from a Lakshmikant textbook point of view, but from a UPSC point of view. And in this way, once you have covered all your classes, both for static and current affairs, we move on to the next stage, which is your analyze. And this, I would say, is one of the most comprehensive test series program that you can ever join. Why? Because you have almost 56 high quality prelims tests. Amongst this 56 high quality prelims tests, you have 10 full-length tests of your GS papers. Added to that, you also have 26 current affair based prelims tests. Now, you know how important current affairs is, and just reading current affairs is not going to help anyone. Come on, trust me, we all have bundles of handout materials with us. The only thing that is going to help us with current affairs is taking tests. And that is why this program has a specially designed feature of 26 current affair based prelims tests. And finally, to wrap it all up, the revise component. The revise component, as you can see, we are providing detailed handouts whereby which those areas that we prioritized in the beginning, you can go back and revise again and again and again until you reach the time of the exam. And to add to that, this is a very exclusive feature of this program. We all know that the map, the budget, the economic survey and certain places in news are quite important when it comes to UPSC. There are a lot of questions that come pertaining to these areas. But most of the times, institutes ignore these areas and just put it up along with the general economics or your environment or geography questions. What we do over here is, we have exclusive revision tests which focus on your map, economic survey and budget, different government schemes and the places in news. So all of this is combined and given as exclusive revision test pertaining to these areas. Now, this program, I would say, takes all the key aspects of prioritize, analyze and revise and combines it in a way that in a span of 105 to 110 days, you guys will feel confident. You are going to be so sure of your prelim success that at that point, if someone comes and asks you, what is your strategy for prelims? You can very confidently say it was the Prelims Pinnacle and the PAR strategy. So guys, what are you waiting for? Seize the day, carpe diem, and join the Prelims Pinnacle program and achieve prelim success.